Hi, my name is Job Shipura Mopanda. I'm here to answer all your questions that you may have in this wonderful platform, interactive multimedia platform created by the Namibian, which we are all thankful about. So I'm looking forward to all your questions. I'm going to answer them to the best of my ability. I hear some will be from the website, some will be from Twitter, or some from Facebook. So I see there's a very good team here that will I'll answer all your questions and we'll to make sure that this session is successful. That very same question that has been asked is what many people are scared of. Those people, I'm sure you have seen some people requesting that I be suspended from the party for concept that they don't even understand themselves. But that is already what people fear, and I have not even considered that yet. But people are already scared. They feel that I may take over from the secretary. That is why they want to make sure that they get rid of me earlier. Because in their view, they feel that once the youth start engaging and speaking on radical politics, this country will not be the same again, and they may not be able, the elite may not be able to keep their privileges if we multiply the number of young people who are engaging into radical politics. You need to understand that when you engage in the process of affirmative repositioning, it was much of a personal journey to engage, to show people that we are very serious regarding the issue that was happening to me personally. But as time goes on, they began to character assassinate me, going to ministries, going to my bank to see what I own. It is after that we took up the leadership of all the landless people. Basically, what is happening now, you now have a situation where we have taken over the leadership. It's not just about me as to when I'm going to put up the structure. We are now pursuing the struggle for all the landless people in general and the landless youth in particular. I'm an activist. Activists are not motivated by parties. Activists are motivated by leadership, and that type of leadership is the one that defined by moving people from point A to point B, where point B is a better place. The type of politics that I'm engaged in is a type of politics that meets the needs of people at the point of need. I don't believe that it's only political parties that can address problems. I believe in substantive citizenship as opposed to formal citizenship. So we should not auction the powers that lies in individuals and individual citizens. So our lot and improvement cannot always just be brought by political parties. So what we are engaged in is activism as land activists. So all those other things about parties are not in our minds as yet, because we are more concerned with mobilizing society. Well, this is what we are basically saying. There's no such thing as land grabbing. It's affirmative repositioning. We are reaffirming ourselves as Namibians to the master means of production, which is land. I don't have any bone of regret whatsoever. My concern and my focus is on this issue of land and and that it must be addressed, not on any other petty things. It's not necessarily about me. Many people are affected. You can do whatever you want to do with me. You can expel me, suspend me, put me in jail, kill me, but that doesn't solve the land question. So the focus is for the land question to be solved. No, I have 3 degrees to my name. I'm supposed to be working even at the UN. I'm supposed to be in New York. I'm supposed to be teaching at the University of Western Cape. I chose to come and provide leadership to young people. I don't get paid. In fact, when I go address meetings of SWAPO Party, I use my own money. We are not paid. No one is paid. We are basically volunteers. I never lost any salary. I'm employed by the University of Namibia. I teach politics part-time at UNAM, and I'm a quality assurance coordinator. So I didn't lose any income. Those are just puppet propaganda. There have been many young people that have gone to parliament and they've become silent zombies. That is a statistical fact. In fact, there are people who have been in parliament for 10 years, and in those platforms, the only thing that they talk about is the respect of elders. They get co-opted and they get silenced in this platform. There is also what is called caucuses, and you are regulated in terms of what you say. It's not as free as people make it think. I want to be in the street, I want to be in clubs, I want to be in Shebeens, I want to be at Kapana listening to young people and championing their cause, not to be in suits and followed by bodyguards. People think the problem started with Mekafula. The problem, that is why we made our struggle about land. There are many people, there are many elites that got land. That's why there's nothing that they can do to the councillors, because these councillors gave a lot of people land, and we know them, those people that got land. So they've been getting land ever since. So it's not an issue really of just Mekafula. It is a systematic issue of elitism. It's a systematic issue where information about applying for land has been reserved for specific people. That is why they are panicking now, that they don't want, when we are mobilizing many young people to submit their applications. So the problem is bigger than that. It's a systematic problem. It's a problem of elitism and greed. The person who's capable of leading this nation is a person who's willing to address the problem of land heads on. It's a person who's going to be zigzagging, who's not going to be zigzagging on clear policies. So whoever that person is, there are various options. The ECN provided, I think, about 9 candidates. So let's read their manifestos, read their statement, and Namibians can make their own choices as to who is the best candidate. I can't tell people, but we know as young people of the SWAPO party the direction that we are going. Oh, this has been, you asked some difficult questions, and I did all my best to answer your questions. Some of them, obviously, you could see they were planted questions, some foolish questions, some were very good questions, pertinent questions. I would have asked the same questions, but I hope I provided you with answers. And and finally, my hope is to, as I said, the message to all the young people out there is to take into Namibia the vision of Namibia Reborn, a Namibia that will not equivocate or compromise. You are also reminded of the book that is coming, Truth is Truth, Selected Work of an Activist. That is basically a book dedicated to all the militant and radical young activists in our country who want to change our country for the better. Don't forget to vote. You must vote. You cannot stay away and then later complain about things that are going on in the country. So we really hope that you can turn up in the large numbers and vote. Thank you very much.